How's it going, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, and in today's episode, I am re-recording this episode. It's just like previous episode's second portion of it, because I already recorded this episode. Episode number, what is it, 90? It's just that I lost the footage of it, so now I gotta re-record it. And you know what? I just realized this is episode fucking 90 of the series. This trial alone has taken it started around episode 60. This is fucking long as fuck, this trial. And you know what? I just realized that Danganronpa took me 100 episodes, and this game is getting really close to taking the same amount. Yet I'm not really tired of this game. I'm not pissed off and I wanted it to end. I mean, I do kind of want it to end, but at least I fucking see that it's ending. The Danganronpa was so drawn out that I was like, how much more are we gonna listen to this bullshit before it ends? I fucking hated that game. I liked a lot of things about it, but overall I would never fucking replay that ever. But I don't know if I'll ever be willing to play the sequel. Maybe in a long fucking time I'm gonna fucking play the sequel. I don't know. I even bought all of them. I bought the third one, I bought the two spin-offs that it had. We certainly can get dead people to testify. Last episode we've proven that. Have we proven that? I don't know. We've theorized that it was Emma who killed Neil Marshall. This has all been a wild goose chase from the beginning. This has all been a fucking fever dream. To shame this guy. Of course, that only leaves us with one possibility. Got a drink here. It's a B-powered drink, so my hopes are not very high. Those drinks were always fucking garbage. It's called Winter Zone. Bit late for that since it's already spring, or whatever. And its flavor, pear and cinnamon. Pear and cinnamon, what the fuck? Kind of a fucked up flavor is that? Like a Christmassy one? Christmassy themed B-energy, B-power? Why the fuck didn't they release it earlier? I took a sip of it like it was fucking poison. It's not very good. The fuck is wrong with B-power? Every single one of the drinks fucking sucks. Why am I keep buying them? Well, it's not like I'm buying them all, I'm just buying the ones that are new, because deep down in my heart, I hope one day I'll find a good B-power drink. Actually, I did once. I forgot which flavor was it, but there was a B-power drink that was actually really good. I think it was like I don't know what the fuck flavor was it, but it was pretty good. But the worst fucking energy drink I ever had was also the B-power one. It was like a spicy flavored one. I was like, what the fuck? Who comes up with a spicy energy drink? It's gonna be the dumbest shit I've ever heard. That only leaves us with one possibility. I mean, there's still another possibility? What the fuck you mean, Edgeworth? I mean, the possibility that the victim has left us a message? For better or for worse, Mr. Marshall did not die instantly. He may have left behind the name of the person who took his life, in one manner or another. That's stupid. I agree. Well, Mr. Wright, this is the only possibility left to you. A message for the deceased. Does such a message exist? I've got to think back to the court record. The real murderer's name the victim may have left behind isn't the evidence. I got it. This message for the deceased is already in our possession. Mr. Wright, will you stop at nothing to prove my sister's a murderer? You know what, you're the one who proved it, Lana. Because what I said, when Phoenix said that it was actually Emma who killed Neil Marshall, it was only a theory. He was only posing a possibility that it wasn't actually Joe Darke who killed Neil Marshall, but it was Emma. Because she was the only other person at the scene of the murder. And she did it by accident, in my theory. But then Lana came out of nowhere and started defending her and even admitted to moving the body so they wouldn't connect the murder with Emma, so she's the one who proved She's the one who proved my wild theory to be correct. By going crazy when I fucking brought it up. You know, so I just simply pose a theoretical possibility. She's the one who proved me to be correct. So if anyone's to blame for your sister being a fucking accused of murder, it's you. I was just like, maybe Emma fucking killed him. Who else? I mean, it's possible. And then she came out and like, no, it's not possible. Totally 100% impossible. And then everyone's like, oh, so it's true. Okay. Also, can I just fucking take a moment to point out all the bullshit this fucking trial put me through? Look at this fucking garbage. This shitty ass garbage cock-sucking drawing that I cannot get over. This fucking juggernaut attacking Magneto with a piece of chalk. Not Magneto, fucking Mysterio. Jesus, what is wrong with me? And that piece of chalk, that's supposed to be an image that fucking Emma drew because of a flash of lightning, and those are the outlines of the people she saw during that moment. You gotta be fucking kidding me. That's the best she could draw, and what the fuck is this person holding? It's like a rectangle. How the fuck am I supposed to get out of that that's a broken knife? It's a fucking rectangle. If that fucking rectangle had a point, my entire theory about that being Neil Marshall attacking Joe Darke and not the other way around would fall flat on his face, because my entire point was that the fucking weapon he's holding, Juggernaut is holding, is broken. But it's just a fucking white rectangle. It's not a fucking accurate representation of the weapon that he was using. Right? That's the first fucking problem I have. Out of many. Also, the next thing they're saying is that Neil Marshall actually attacked Joe Darke using this shitty-ass, bulky, completely fucking non-weapon-like award as a weapon. How the fuck did he use it as a weapon? How is he going to fucking attack Joe Darke with it? That's not even a... What, was he gonna pummel him with it? That's so fucking stupid. Unless you can take out the spear part of the reward, which would be pretty fucking stupid. But even then, it has a broken tip. So fucking what? And then I guess Emma, during that bullshit that she saw, she rushed towards them and pushed Neil Marshall onto the fucking piece of armor, right? And then Neil... And then they're saying, okay, check this out. Back to the garbage fucking picture. You can see that the blue badger outline of its head is on the right, because apparently there was a second flash of lightning, and during that, after Emma pushed Neil Marshall, and there was a second flash of lightning, and during that she saw a shape that resembled this garbage on the right, which she for some reason drew exactly how the blue badger looks, even though he hasn't even been made up yet at that point in the fucking game's universe. It's so fucking stupid. I can't get over this. So, get that. She pushed Neil Marshall onto a piece of armor, impaling him on the fucking spear. Alright, I'm assuming that this piece of armor is genuinely sturdy enough to hold up this guy's entire body on a fucking sharp piece of this fucking spear. Alright, I'm willing to give the game the benefit of a doubt that that's the case. Also, I love the symbolism of the fucking spear of the reward and the spear of the knight are both pointing at Neil Marshall's face. Like, yep, they fucking killed him, they stabbed him, both of them. He's gonna die. Also, the symbolism of Lana's hiding behind the spear because she's the one who covered up the crime, get it? It's very symbolic, this image. And then Gant is standing as far away from it as he can, smiling like nothing happened, like nothing's wrong. Yeah, there's a lot of symbolism in this picture now that I think about it. Or I might be looking too deep into this. I might be. And there's the broken jar on the back, right? So they're also claiming that when she pushed him, I guess Neil somehow on his way to being impaled pushed over the jar, which caused the jar to go up in the air, and that's when the second flash of lightning happened, and Emma saw the shape of Blue Badger, which was actually the jar. So that means he knocked it off the shelf because it's a very unstable jar. Don't forget that. and it went flying. So if I'm not fucking stupid, I imagine that it shattered on contact with the ground. Is that correct? But now I'm trying to prove that there's a message that was written. So when Neil Marshall was impaled on a suit of fucking armor, he had like a moment to live. So explain to me, why did he during all that decided to write Emma's name in blood on a jar that was shattered into pieces? At that point, how did he wrote it on this jar if it was shattered into pieces? The dark red stains must be blood traces from the incident 2 years ago. The only way he could have wrote that if it was really close to him and just stood there. If it was stable so he could for some reason draw Emma's name in blood on it. But why would he do that? Why would he draw her fucking name? And how the fuck would this thing be intact? At what point did it shatter? Why is this game so fucking stupid? All of a sudden. I mean, it was pretty outlandish before. All the murders were kind of weird. But at least they make sense. Even Edgelord's fucking crazy backstory about his dad being shot on an elevator makes a little bit of sense. Except the part where Von Karma never removed a bullet from his arm. That was fucking stupid. So what the fuck is going on with this stupid trial? There's so many fucking things that I find wrong with this. It's so fucking stupid. Do not be mistaken, this guy. Our purpose is not to accuse Emma of any crime. She already did it. There's only one thing we seek. The truth. No matter how painful it may be. Now then, Mr. Wright, please show us the piece of... Oh shit. Yeah, it's my badge. That's right. Ooh, my serial number. I'm a clone. Number is engraved on the back of the badge. They put my name on it instead. They put it here. Phoenix Ace Wright. Right, here's this fucking bloody message. This is the message left by the deceased. This is that blue badger from before, right? Oh, is he going to speak the killer's name? If that thing could, I'm sure it would. Looks like everyone's forgotten this is just a jar. With 2 holes going through it for some reason. What the fuck kind of a jar is it? Message was left here on the surface of this jar. The fuck you mean? If you look closer, you can see a faint trail of blood on this jar. It looks like someone wiped the blood away. Yes, but notice, for some reason, the blood on some of the fragments was not wiped away. Yes, so what the fuck does that mean? Did the jar got knocked over by Neil Marshall, flew into the fucking air, he got impaled on the armor, caught it as it was going down, wrote the name of Emma in his own blood, and then fucking threw it on the ground, shattering it? Like, what the actual fuck happened? There's a line here drawn in blood. So what the fuck are you saying? Is these dots for one's lines? Prosecutor Neil Marshall did not die instantly. He used the few precious moments left to him to leave a message behind. To accuse Emma of being a filthy murderer. One that someone apparently wiped away. But blood must have spewed into the jar where the lines changed directions. What kind of a fucking material was it made of? Precisely so, all we need to do is connect these points. And the victim's message will become apparent. That is the shittiest fucking covering of evidence I've ever seen. They couldn't bother to clean up the fucking jar correctly. Plus, I have a fucking spray that will reveal where the blood was. Using special glasses. I can just use my fucking spray. I don't need to connect dots. I have this fucking thing. What a message did the victim leave for us? Your Honor, I believe these bloodstains will reveal to us the answer. I gotta connect these dots. the only one thing the victim would have written, given the circumstances. He probably wrote, "Fuck all of you." Check this out. That's what I did last time I tried to record this. It was super fucking funny. Alright, like this. Get it? Okay, that's right. You may be seeing an image come together. Now this done with this thing. Just like that. And I guess the other way as well, no. How do I make the balls? Ah, shit, I can make the balls. Your Honor, the victim drew a really... There you go. Damn it, I fucked up the penis. Shit, it's a very crooked penis, but... Well, I guess the job done, alright? I drew a penis. It's a penis. Hold on, I gotta fix it. Alright, like this? No, fuck off. There you go, that's a much pointier looking penis, damn. No, it's stupid. Oh fuck, I gotta fix it. Didn't fucking fix it very well, but whatever. Oh, it's a floppy dick. That's what it is. Ta-da! I did it. I'm an artist. All these years of drawing dicks on my friends' notebooks in elementary didn't go to waste. I've been able to prove that Neil Marshall, with his last breath, tried to show us that his dick was average size, okay? It's not small, shut up. Whatever the fuck this is. It's very abstract, his penis. Sure was a piece of art. I wonder if I could draw something else. I tried to draw a fucking star, but I think I'm retarded. I don't know how the fuck to do that. Check this out. It's an A, and this shit's an M. It spells out EMA. Can you see it? I know it's very hard to tell, but you have to squint your eyes and really believe it. It's the defense attorney's duty to prove their client's innocence. Good thing Emma's not my client. That's why all I've been thinking about is saving Lana. Taking her on a date. After she's so grateful that I saved her life and got her sister in prison. For all my efforts, I never thought it would turn out like this. Emma. Shit's fucked up. So this is the final message Prosecutor Marshall left behind. It seems so. Edgelord. Shit. Of all people. She may not have meant it. But in the end, who cares? Was Emma Skye a filthy murderer? Yes. She absolutely was. See, Wardy, can't say I didn't warn you. Chief Gant, do you understand the implications of what you've done? What? I don't even understand what you just said to me. Years ago, Joe Darker was sentenced to death. To death. He was convicted because of his final murder. Those previous ones didn't really matter. I believe you were the prosecutor in the case, were you not? Yes, Wordy. Because of you, an innocent man was sentenced to death. What the fuck you mean an innocent man? He murdered 6 people. Not only that, What, they didn't matter, those people? They probably were some fucking other serial killers, so it's kinda like, if a serial killer kills a serial killer, then it's kinda like his kill count goes to the other one? Or do they reset? I'm not sure. Not only that, but he used forged evidence to ensure his conviction.
Objection!
It's like those serial killers that only kill other murderers. Which doesn't make them any better. I guess. It's kind of fucked up. But Joe Darker really was a serial murderer. That's undeniable. I'm afraid I don't give a shit. Did you know, we're defenders of justice. We're merely keepers of the law. Sentencing a man to death is no light matter, even though there wasn't any cover-up or evidence forgery. Ultimately, the responsibility falls on the prosecutor in charge. And them alone. Boy, would I not want to be a prosecutor. Despite what anyone may say, the fact cannot be denied. What the fuck's going on at the prosecutor's office? They might have sent an innocent man to his death. How can he just stand there like it wasn't his fault? Who the fuck invited all these people? They're just causing a commotion. The gavel-pounding felon deaf ears. What the fuck is the point of a jury anyway? Like, isn't the judge the one who makes all the decisions? What the fuck is the point of the jury? The law system's very fucking weird. Like, you get accused of something, you gotta go to the court. You have a guy defending you, a guy accusing you, a guy sitting in front of you who listens to all this shit and he ultimately makes the decision. And there's like a group of people who do what the fuck, I don't even know. Unable to settle the crowd, the judge declares a recess. Where this trial is headed, no one fucking knows. Where this trial is headed, they don't need roads. You know what was cool? The first time I recorded this, I actually finished the episode here. So for the first time in this Let's Play, I was like, save the game? And I was like, yes, save the game. But not this fucking time. In an alternative reality where those videos did not broke, this was a really cool moment. But unfortunately, we live in a much more disappointing reality, and my whole life became a fucking mess because of that. This one simple fucking fuck up of a shitty ass YouTube video no one even will watch, and it ruined my life. February 25th, noon, disregard defense lobby number 2. Sorry, Edgeworth, I didn't mean to get you in trouble. Will you please forgive me? I don't care. It's my problem, not yours. Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals. No, you're not. Don't worry about it. Oh, guess I am. I'll come back later. Wait, Detective Gumshoe, what is it? You got a lot of nerve, pal, making a detective run all around while on duty. On top of the law, if you call me here, I've seen happy people at funerals. Well, funerals are spelled with fun. By the way, Dragon's Dogma 2 recently came out, and you know what's funny? In my original video, I was talking about how the game looks fucking awesome, and I would love to play it and even make a let's play of it. It looks fucking amazing. It looks like just the game I'm super into. It's kind of like Monster Hunter, like a little bit of Skyrim, a little bit of Dark Souls, a little bit of like Final Fantasy, all fucking meshed together, and it's just fucking perfect. And you get to make your own character, so I could play as GZB. And I don't know if you can have big double-handed axes, but I bet you can. And then, after that video, I recorded that video. The game all of a sudden introduced some really fucked up microtransactions, such as paying for changing your character's appearance. Which reminds me of Metal Gear Survive. And I was like, but Dragon's Dogma is published by Capcom. Capcom's usually not that fucking shitty with their microtransaction practices. they're not perfect. I mean, Yakuza 8. No, Yakuza 8 is a Sega game. Fuck. Can I think of a Capcom example? Probably something with Resident Evil. I don't know. Resident Evil 3 was kind of a rush to remake, and not as good as 2. All because they were pushing some kind of a multiplayer mode alongside it, and it kind of sucked anyway. So they could have put their efforts into making a really good Resident Evil 3 remake. But now when you look at Resident Evil 2 remake, 3 remake, and 4 remake, 2 and 4 are amazing, while 3 is just kind of whatever. It's not even like a faithful remake because there's an entire section cut out, but so Capcom's not usually the one to do some kind of fucked up microtransaction bullshit. Even Sega does it, but fucking... with the recent Yakuza 8 New Game Plus being locked behind a paywall. Not to mention so many outfits being locked behind a paywall, that sucks too. And I don't even know what the fuck to say, man. You know what, Lost Judgment actually got a DLC. Do you guys think that Yakuza 8 could get a DLC? I was thinking with Yakuza 7, they could do Yakuza like a Dragon Dead Souls, and like, now you run around Yokohama during a zombie invasion and you fight zombies. In a turn-based system. I thought it was a fun idea, just like a what-if scenario. Where Ichiban and his friends have to fight zombies now. But they never made a DLC for that game, even though I think it was perfect for a DLC. And what would have been cool is if you could, for example, during your first playthrough, you walk up to something in the game and you trigger the DLC, and then during a New Game Plus, you can keep all the items from the DLC in a normal playthrough. That would have been pretty cool. Oh, my fucking back. Jesus. Still got a B-Power energy drink here. It's fucking garbage. Damn it, I went to a fucking hairdresser today to get an appointment, to get a haircut. They fucking appointed me next fucking week. But next week I took an entire week off work. Why? Because I'm fucking sick and tired of this fucking place. Also, I wanna get a lot of shit done that week, you know? Like a lot of documents I need to get a visa to Korea. That type of shit is what I mean. Tekitlana's having you run errands again. Let me tell you, this is last time, pal. Here, she asked me to give you this if there was a break in today's trial. Evidence law. Edgeworth was talking about this shit the other day. You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. Rule number 1, no evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. Is that right, Mr. Wright? It's right. I'm right. Always right, Mr. Wright. Also, good to see you, Emma. Not being a murderer yet. I mean, I guess you were. You could at least study some evidence law, really, jeez. Like me, killing people, you know? Chief prosecutor also wanted me to give you a message. It better be that she loves me. A message? She said if you're planning to take him on, you're going to need this book. It's called Evidence Law for Dummies. Him? Guess I'll need to give this book a thorough read. Yeah, let me give this... Oh, I don't have it. Evidence Law securely slipped into pocket. Doesn't look like that book will do me any good now, though. All that's left now is the chief prosecutor's sentence. I thought you're wrong, bitch. Huh? Haven't you figured it out yet? Why I'm still sitting in that prosecutor's seat? I glued my ass to it. Despite all these allegations being thrown at me. Mr. Edgeworth, the real trial today hasn't begun yet. Well, what else is there left to do? Your credibility's been all but ruined with this forged evidence you were unaware of. Emma Skye found out she unwittingly caused the man's death. And now you're telling me you want me to do more? Gotta be fucking kidding me. Missing the point, Detective. Lana didn't murder Detective Goodman. She merely stuck a knife into his dead body. Waller was alive at that point. So she's merely an accomplice in a murder. That's not a big deal. That means the real killer is still out there. Well, we're going to expose him. Both Lana and Emma and Good and Gant are gonna go to jail. They're all gonna share a jail cell and he's gonna be fucking... Never mind, no matter what it takes. Face has hurt too many people. It's time to bring it to an end. Jesus fucking Christ. That's right, time to bring it to an end. Time to bring this let's play to an end. Oh shit, the episode's over. Was I really... No, I wasn't. I thought I was sitting in the fucking... in the lobby the entire episode. See you fellas in the next episode, bye.